In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to disable unnecessary Windows 11 services. Let's get started. First, make sure you are on the Windows desktop so nothing else is in the way. Press the Windows key to bring up the search bar. Now type the word Services into the search field. When the Services app appears in the results, look over to the Action panel on the right side of the search result and click Run as Administrator. If the User Account Control prompt pops up asking for permission, click Yes to allow the app to open with full privileges. Once the Services window is open, take a look at the list. If the entries are not already in alphabetical order, click the Name column header at the top, and Windows will sort everything alphabetically, which makes the next steps much easier. Next, we are going to disable the Distributed Link Tracking Client service. Scroll down through the list until you find Distributed Link Tracking Client. Once you spot it, double-click the entry in the Name column to open its Properties window. Inside the General tab, click the Startup Type drop-down menu. From the options that appear, select Disabled. Now look below that at the Service Status section. If the Stop button is available, go ahead and click it to halt the service right away. After that, click Apply at the bottom of the Properties window to save your change. Then click OK to close the window. Now we will do the same thing for the Downloaded Maps Manager service. Scroll through the list again until you reach Downloaded Maps Manager. Double-click that entry in the Name column to bring up its Properties window. In the General tab, click the Startup Type drop-down menu. Select Disabled from the list of choices. Next, look under Service Status, and if the Stop button is available, click it to stop the service immediately. Then click Apply at the bottom of the window to save the setting, and finally click OK to close the Properties window. That completes the process. The services list will now show Distributed Link Tracking Client and Downloaded Maps Manager. With their startup type set to disabled, Windows will no longer start either of these optional services automatically. If you ever decide you want them running again, you can simply return to each service's properties window and change the startup type back to whatever value you prefer.